Hello everyone, welcome to the Captain's Video Blog. We are Monday, October 31st, 2016. It is Spookmas, also known as Halloween. Yeah, it's still the 31st, interestingly enough. It's not even 11 p.m., which is pretty freaking early, but was entirely the point, of watching wrestling as it airs. I've managed to stay awake through the entirety of the show, though to be fair I went to sleep a little bit before 4 a.m. so yeah, there was only the main event to be had. The main event was Sasha versus Charlotte in the Hell in a Cell, which is very important, I think, and I feel that it was the match that first was most deserving of being contested in Hell in a Cell. Therefore, it was the match that most deserved to be the main event of Hell in a Cell. Before that, so yeah, there were three main events, triple main events, three Hell in a Cell matches. There were some theories, that besides, Sasha versus Charlotte not being the main event, that the three Hell in a Cell matches would happen one after the other, because they wouldn't be bothered to raise and lower the cage 3 times, but they did, and yeah, actually the show opened, the real show, because on the pre-show there was the 6-man tag with the cruiserweights that Nice, Gulak, and Daivari lost to Lince Dorado, Sin Cara, and who's the third man? Lince Dorado, Sin Cara, and well, I mean there's a third one. Obviously, I cannot remember. Yeah, Cedric Alexander, or yeah, maybe it was Rich Swann. Actually, I didn't watch the pre-show because I was just in time to watch the main show. So yeah, the show opened with a Hell in a Cell between Rusev and Roman Reigns for the US title. And one common thing is that the cell hasn't been used, as it could have been used. The cell was just a weapon because it was there. It wasn't much different from a cage match, really. It was just that, well, they could use what was around the ring that changes from a usual cage match. But I mean, it was all 3 matches were I mean fairly good. They were fairly decent, which is a bit I'm being a little bit underwhelming there. Roman Reigns versus Rusev was pretty fucking impressive. Rusev once again whipped out the chain and put someone in the accolade with the chain through their mouth, as he did once with John Cena backstage. It was Raw in 2014, I think, or 2015, in the lead up to probably their rematch after WrestleMania. So yeah, but yeah, this time Roman Reigns won, which felt a bit like bullshit, because I mean he's been dominated most of the match and he wins. Yeah, sure. I mean, he retains. Sure thing. Haha, let's do that. But it was a pretty good match. I mean, having, it's a bit weird, the heel and face dynamic in the matches, because Roman Reigns, with all that he says and all that he does, would be more of a heel, because Rusev is the one who defends his country instead of saying the USA suck. He is the one upholding family values. He's the one going against all odds, because who would think that Roman Reigns wouldn't win, and yet he is the heel. So yeah, but Rusev lost doesn't mean that it's over. Yeah, Rusev is an incredible worker. Roman Reigns, I mean, he's getting better as long as he doesn't open the mouth. It's fine, really. So yeah, the second match was Dana Brooke versus Bayley. I mean, it happened. Bayley won with a Bayley to belly, but yeah, it was there, I guess. Then I think that there was Enzo Amore and Big Cass who talked a lot. That's the thing they do. And honestly, I do think that it's starting to become a bit stale, but they can reinvent themselves. They got a pop when mentioning Toy fucking Story. They made their whole pre-match banter about and Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows being Andy and whoever that was, the other person. I don't remember, flipping the Larry Bird and all that. I mean, it's pretty brilliant, you gotta say. Like, they are pretty untouchable right now. But yeah, still. So they lost to Anderson and Gallows. It's really good to have Anderson and Gallows finally win something, because god damn it, it feels that they are the one who got the short end of the deal when being split from AJ Styles. I mean, really, AJ Styles is the WWE World Champion right now, and well, I mean, it could look like Gallows and Anderson are lost in the shuffle. So yeah. Then there was the second Hell in a Cell, Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. That, to me, was the match of the night. There is no denying that Sasha Banks and Charlotte made history in being the first women to be in Hell in a Cell, to defend the title, women's title in Hell in a Cell, and to headline a pay-per-view in the WWE. But there is no doubt that Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins, in my eyes, was the match of the night. They are two tremendous workers. I mean, the table spot was absolutely horrifying, and at first it looked like Seth was going to do the Styles Clash, for shits and giggles. It could be, just so that he could heat up the rivalry before the Survivor Series. It's like 3 weeks from now. But yeah, no, I mean, it would have been great, and then on Tuesday it would have been AJ Styles saying like, "Oh, you're doing my finishing move, huh?" And he dispatches whoever with the pedigree or the curb stomp or his flying knee, or even the how is it called again? The thing where he runs on the ropes and plants the guy. I just don't remember. But Seth Rollins has so many finishing maneuvers that at this point, whatever you can think of, he might as well do it, and probably come close to killing someone while doing it. But yeah, that's not the point. But really, the victory was majorly thanks to Chris Jericho, who, when there was a ref bump, no, there was a, I mean, Kevin Owens blinded the referee with the extinguisher, so John Cone had to come in, and Jericho sneaked his way in, and when it looked like Owens was down because of the table spot, well, Jericho yanked the leg away and helped Owens beat down Rollins with a lot of chair shots, none to the head, obviously, but yeah, and because after the match, the door took way too much time to open. Well, Jericho went back into the ring and just did a cut breaker on Seth Rollins, because you gotta pass your anger on someone. But yeah, that's to me, that's really the match of the night. Then there was the I'm gonna try and not say something silly. Yeah, there was the cruiserweight match. I mean, the crowd wasn't in it. That's just sad, really. The cruiserweights are supposed to be one of the hottest attractions in the WWE. I mean, they go even further than the women. They give them special lighting, the special ropes, the the ring apron is completely different. The ring robe, everything in the ring is made so that it's the cruiserweights, and you have the crowd sleeping for most of it. Uh, T.J. Perkins lost to the Brian Kendrick with, I mean, he just looked dumb. Because everyone saw through Kendrick. He said that he would do anything to regain the title, and yet when he fakes an injury, TJ Perkins is, with the referee, the only one to fall for it. Yeah, come closer, my child, and bam, headbutt, good night, into the bully choke. So yeah, but it was a very good match. Like, TJ Perkins and has been trained for a bit by the Brian Kendrick, and it shows. And yeah, they know themselves very well, and that really helps. It was a great match, wasted on a shitty crowd. Like most cruiserweight matches, am I right? But not every crowd can be the same as Full Sail, and that's probably for the better. But still, it's kind of disheartening. And then there was the New Day, who defended their tag team titles against Cesaro and Sheamus. As I said, weird tag team dynamics. Not tag team, heel and face dynamics, with the New Day winning, retaining their title once again through a disqualification, like in SummerSlam, and through shenanigans, like that one time between SummerSlam and now. Probably not at Night of Clash of Champions, because I do think that they retained it cleanly. No, there was Francesca involved. Yeah, so third time in a row that the New Day look like massive assholes. Because really, Cesaro and Sheamus had the titles won. Sure, Sheamus knocked Xavier Woods down with Francesca, but the ref didn't see it. However, he saw Kofi hitting Trouble in Paradise, probably. I mean, it looked like an enzogiri. So, yeah. I mean, that's... I'm not sure. I mean, they are certainly going for the record of Demolition, which is in 40 days, so probably in the last Raw pay-per-view of the year, which should probably be Armageddon or TLC. I'm not sure. Who even knows how many pay-per-views we have before the end of the year? I mean, I don't have the pay-per-view sheet in my head, so yeah. But yeah, it felt a little bit silly. The match that main evented the show made history. Felt weird with the finish. You would have thought that making it feel important, you would have the hometown girl Sasha Banks win it, but then again, both looked like major stars with their entrances, which can only be good. They didn't sell the fear of being in the cell until the cell started lowering. Charlotte was a tremendous heel attacking Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, Jesus Christ, she's got a lot of fight in her, but the bumps she takes, that's way too much. Like, sure, the whole thing with the stretcher was dumb, especially keeping the camera on the stretcher where the neck brace, there's the cable and entangled, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Focus on Charlotte, who is bragging in the ring about being the champion. Give me my title, she says. No, they keep zooming on Sasha Banks, who is obviously, she's gonna pounce out, because at no moment was there the X sign thrown. So yeah, that's it took way too long. That whole thing took way too long. But then yeah, they fought in the cell, the tables, and just Sasha being pretty much a ragdoll, and it looked so painful. Every move every jump and every move she took, it looked like, oh god, that's something is gonna snap. We're gonna end up with someone dead. But no. Yeah, it still felt weird that they are going more for Charlotte winning than Sasha. You know, it could have been a real feel-good moment, but it ended up with Sasha, being down for the count. You know, she fought for it and she lost. Oh well. But still, was a way better show than Clash of Champions. The card made better sense than not Backlash, but No Mercies. Then again, No Mercy, there was the presidential debate. But yeah, it was fairly easy to make to be better than Clash of Champions. But it had to be done. And then they started Raw Talk. That was apparently shit. Yeah, because they want to emulate what SmackDown does, but they don't really, they're not really able to do it. They like a little bit of something, maybe a little more banter. The four hosts. More is more, as Daniel Bryan said. So yeah, but still Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho stole the show. That's what they do. So yeah, we're going on to Raw at 1 a.m. and we'll see about that tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. I mean, Raw is never really that good, and I hope there are no kids at 11 p.m. because I've been able to avoid them for most of the afternoon and the evening. Just don't want anyone to see me right now. Bye.